Hi, IoT. Everybody's talking about it, but each time I see a demo where we have some code sending data to a cloud platform, the demo uses a simulator to generate data. It's like software developers don't know how to talk to real devices from the real world. So I decided to make this video to show how easy it can be to gather real data with Nusbio and the programming language C#, and later send data to the new Microsoft Azure IoT Hub. Let's look at my setup. Nusbio is a USB device that brings to the .NET runtime a GPIO with support for the I2C and SPI protocol. A GPIO is the pin headers you may have seen on an Arduino or a Raspberry Pi. Nusbio is connected to my laptop using a USB cable. And connected to Nusbio on the breadboard I have the Adafruit Breakout MCP9808. It is a very precise temperature sensor which uses the I2C protocol. The white wire is the clock connected on GPIO 5, the green wire is the data on GPIO 6, red and blue are power and ground. I also added a PIR motion sensor connected to GPIO 0 using the yellow wire. I will be able to monitor the temperature and detect motion in this room and send the data in the cloud. For the cloud configuration using the Azure portal, I created one Azure IoT Hub instance named House Temperature. I still do not understand why from this UI I cannot see the devices I created, but I used the tool named Device Explorer which comes with the IoT Azure SDK. With that tool, I was able to create the cloud instance or representation of the temperature sensor and motion sensor in the cloud. The data from the motion sensor here will be sent in the cloud under the device ID PC basement motion sensor, and the data from the temperature sensor here will be sent in the cloud under the device ID PC basement temperature sensor. Here are the keys and connection strings for each sensor to connect to the IoT Hub from my .NET console application. From a software point of view, I have two applications. The first one is called .Azure IoT Hub. It is a .NET console application which will periodically query the sensors and send the data to the IoT Hub. The second one is an ASP.NET web app which will be querying the IoT Hub for the last data sampled and display some graphs inside a web browser. Let's start the demo.